David Silverman, Matt Groening, you just made my day. Yo, what's up everybody, D to the S here. Today, I'm going to be reviewing one of my most anticipated films, for my opinion at least, based on the long-running television series, The Simpsons Movie. The combination of Homer, played by Dan Castellaneta, yes, I pronounced his name correctly, don't judge me, his new pet pig, and a leaky silo full of excrement triggers a disaster that threatens not just Springfield, but the entire world. An angry mob descends on the Simpson home, splitting the family apart. With Earth fading the balance, Homer sets out on a quest for redemption in order to save the world and earn Marge's forgiveness, played by Julie Kavner. Now, when I first saw the trailers and TV spots for this movie 9 or 8 years ago, I was like, I don't know what to think. Really, I'm not kidding. It's been in the background when I was younger. I wasn't old enough to watch this film and The Simpsons in general at the time. But when I first saw the official trailer for this movie 5 years ago, it interested me. I was like, I gotta watch this film when I'm older. And frankly, sure enough, this montage from the trailer that I'm going to show you right here, even though it's due to copyright reasons, but I don't care. This is my channel. I own the copyright. I support the movie companies. I mean, logically, every movie critic out there does, which is not a bad thing. But anyways, I just wanted to show you this montage right here, just for the heck of it, that made me shout to myself in my head, get your butt off your bed and rent this movie, and then watch the whole thing from point A to point B and see what happens. Some montage, huh? It was intense, but it totally kicked butt for sure, not gonna lie. Anyways, let me start off by saying that the CGI converted into hand-drawn animation was completely vast and complex. Since this is based on the show, the way that they animated the whole thing was incredible. Same with the cinematography. The way that they measured the scale of the whole universe was mega huge, not gonna lie. Like for example, remember, fact, not spoiler. But in the scene where the US government is ascending a gargantuan glass dome, which seals Springfield within it like it was under the dome or something, was massive. It felt like I was inside the dome myself, although it will not happen in our world, mind you. But trust me, you might feel the tension once you see this movie. Also, speaking of which, I feel like this movie should have been a comedy drama film. I mean, heck, The Simpsons is all about comedy, parody, and pop culture. But I'm just saying, for this movie, it felt like it was a dramatic story about redemption and saving our world from a post-apocalyptic crisis, without phoning it in, being preachy about it, that is. Also, the casting and the voice acting, along with the execution, was nostalgic. I mean, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons because it felt raunchy and inappropriate because of the content. I mean, it is inappropriate for some kids, sure, but as an adult like me, the humor in this movie was on point. I mean, I kind of laughed in a few scenes, but still, that doesn't mean that they weren't nostalgic at all. They were really clever and smart. To me, this felt like my version of Deadpool. If you don't know what I mean, watch the spoiler reviews from said film by both Jeremy Jahns and Black Nerd and you'll see the comparison. Also, the character development and articulation was also in your face as well. It's about Homer, who single-handedly caused a ruckus to their lovely city of Springfield, and now it's up to him to fix it. Now that is what I call a creative story. In the end, The Simpsons Movie did exactly what it should look like in the cinema. Again, it was nostalgic, creative, funny, and also dramatic at the same time, which sounds weird for a Simpsons movie. But who cares? It's awesome for me. So as a result, I rate The Simpsons Movie 5 out of 5 stars. One of the best movies I've ever watched, especially about the fact that both Albert Brooks and Tom Hanks support as guest stars, which made it even better. Check it out for yourself if you're a fan of The Simpsons. It's worth it. So The Simpsons Movie. Have you seen it? If you haven't, watch the older seasons and check this movie out. Like I said, it was awesome to watch. But don't let your kids see it though, just due to the content. No offense taken at all, kids. It's just a reminder that there are some things in the movie that you're not allowed to watch if you're not mature enough. Just saying. But if you have, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for that review. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.